Hi, I'm Phil from Driftworks. I'm back on my 964 Turbo and today I'm going to sort out the intake. So yeah, the last couple of episodes have all been about sorting out the exhaust. I'm really happy with how that turned out. And today the plan is to try and get some filtered air to this 4-inch inlet by means of some aluminium pipe and a K&N filter. So this is the old intake. As you can see, it's really nicely made, much like everything else found on this car. It's just a mesh filter, whatever that brand is, and this basically used to sit here. I can just do this without scratching anything, and it used to be bolted in nicely, but it used to sit kind of there, as you can see, right in the engine bay, pulling in all that lovely hot air. It also tapered in quite dramatically, again really nicely done, but tapered from the 4-inch 102 down to 3.5. And then actually that's a second taper there, which is 3-inch, which is really too small. So I got myself this nice 100mm 90 degree, which is massive. And just for a demonstration, I can just quickly show you the original idea of getting something similar up there and doing a tight bend. I mean, I could probably do it, but it's a lot of fabrication, and I think it will still it'll end up just touching, as you can see, nicely touching. It'll end up just touching the engine mount here, and it'll be really tight around all sorts. So there's no need to do that because I came up with plan B with the help of Craig from Dynatalk, and that is essentially send a pipe up into the wheel well here, behind the splash guard for the wheel. So, K&N filter. That will basically sit shielded behind there. So what I've got to do with this is, obviously I could kind of just make it go there, but you can see it's touching the exhaust. That's not going to work for me, so I think what I'm going to have to do is kind of kink it up a little bit. It comes around here, tighten that radius a little bit there, so it goes through here. I'm probably going to have to remove this bar, this support bar, and possibly look at redoing it further down, just so I can get that 4-inch pipe nice and snug through there, so it doesn't get in the way of the bumper and allows the filter to sit nicely up out of the way. And to make way for that, I'm going to have to get rid of this bobbin, find a new way to mount this. It's held on with a Jubilee clip, so it's nice and easy to work with, but originally my hope was to put the bobbin on the other side and create some kind of bracket around here, but I think I'll just have to remove it and see how I get on. Right, not exactly my best work, but it'll do. And next I'm going to just remove this whole bracket so I can cut this off. So that's removed. The question is, do I actually need to brace it at all? Or will it be okay just bolted up like that? I think the answer is it will be okay, because actually that's got quite a bit of structure to it as well, especially once the bumper's mounted to this section down here. So heat's going to be a little bit of an issue here, proximity of the intake pipe here and the exhaust, and below here as well is the actual headers, the manifolds. They'll get very hot. So I've just made up a CAD, cardboard aided design, for some heat insulation here, corrugated heat insulation, but I'll go and cut that. So that's the heat shielding finished, and the bracket modified and painted, and it's fitted quite well. Should shield all of the hot air from down there quite nicely and give us a nice bit of shielding as we bring the 4-inch pipe, aluminium pipe, over the top of the exhaust here, which I'm going to kink because kind of it's a bit direct there, so I'm going to kink it up along, shorten the 90 degree so it stays quite close to this side, and then tuck it up there hopefully. Right, so that fits really nicely. Pretty happy with that. Even if it has taken me about 4 hours. Yeah, nicely smoothed off inside, and it does the step that I want. So now I'm just working out the elbow section, this bit, which I've already cut twice. As you can see, it fits kind of like that, which is very nice, but it actually needs to go inboard on the car a little bit. So I've just used a set of verniers, which is not, you're not supposed to use that, but yeah, just scribe the line around there so I can reduce it by exactly 30mm all the way around, flat it off and come back and one more test fit and hopefully weld this bit on. So that just sits there, and that's perfect. So you can see I've already put the mark on it with a pen. I've got to do a bit more cleaning up before I give it to Craig, make sure it's not contaminated. And yeah, we'll get that welded together now. Done. Thank you, sir. Okay, that all fits really nicely. It is tight round here, and it could do that. Hit the chassis if I don't brace it properly. So I've just created a quick cardboard template in this piece. Hopefully I can do this and hold the camera. I can't quite do it. This piece is going to basically sit. Just gonna sit there. You get the idea. Right, left that overnight. It might be cool now. Let's hope that that ends up in the right place. Far off. Now I just need to get the hole in exactly the right place. There you go. Nice little bracket attached to the chassis rail. I've made sure I've got enough wiggle here. There's enough space basically for a tiny bit of movement if there's any difference between, you know, what's attached to the body, what's attached to the engine, even though it is solid engine mount, so there shouldn't really be anything. I figured I'd leave myself a little room for error there. So onto the final piece now. I've just got to kind of 45 this-ish up into place and stick the K&N on the end. That's the plan. This was close, but no cigar. So, second cut. Right, there we go. Pretty happy with that. Turned out pretty nice. Still awaiting some Jubilee clips, but you get the idea. Filter up there, splash guard here, stop the heat coming through. We've got a nice bracket there, so it's pretty securely mounted. We've got a little bit of wiggle room there, so there's like a, I don't know, like a 5-10mm gap there. And yeah, nice smooth flow internally, right up to the filter, so no restrictions at all. Yeah, pretty happy with it overall. It's turned out really nice. But then it should really, because it's taken me nearly a day and a half to do. There's such a lot of work involved in fabrication of this sort of stuff if you really want to do a nice job and be proud of it. And also, I'm not sure if you're aware, especially you new guys to the channel, but we're not fabricators, we're not mechanics. This is my workshop, but we don't work on customers' cars. We're a mail order business only, and this is basically for our race team, a bit of product development. And yeah, Jay and I, we're just enthusiasts really. Been tinkering with cars for many years. This is kind of an extension of just messing about with stuff over the years, getting your own space and doing fun stuff on your own cars. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please give it a like if you did. Make sure you're subscribed if you're new to the channel. And my personal Instagram is philmorrisondw. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
At Driftworks, we've helped over 50,000 happy customers since 2004. Our huge online parts store is simple to use, with superb shipping rates to anywhere in the world, and finance options available for UK customers. We live and breathe wheel fitment, so if you have any questions about your own car or any of our products before placing an order, please drop us an email at shop@driftworks.com or give us a call. Thanks for watching.